This is my first time using the front-facing camera when recording a video, and I really do like it. Like, I was very nervous that the quality wouldn't be as good, but babe, I'm a fan. I think I'm gonna do this more often. Hey, what's up, beauties? It is your girl, Beauty Like Me. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for the very long overdue video. I've had so many hiccups with recording, but tonight, this is the final cut, okay? I have re-recorded this video, I think 4 different times now. Each time I record this video, it takes longer and longer and longer, and I always find something that I really messed up on, or the camera would cut off mid-recording and I didn't pick up on it, or it was just something, one thing after another. But I apologize. I'm back, y'all. So today's video will feature clothes that I grabbed from Pretty Little Thing. Pretty Little Thing is actually one of my most favorite companies. I have been a customer with them for probably the past 5 or 6 years. I didn't really have like a theme when I was going for this video. When I picked out items from my cart, I didn't say, oh, you know, date night vibes. It was nothing really consistent, to be honest. These were just items that I seen that I really wanted to try. So I'm going to try them on with you guys, and you guys tell me what you think. If you have not done so already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you know whenever it is that I post. At the end of the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Drop a comment down below and tell me which item was your absolute favorite. So stay tuned if you guys are interested to see more on my Pretty Little Thing haul. So today's video will feature clothes from Pretty Little Thing. It is a company that's based out of the United Kingdom. If you've seen those pink unicorns flopping around on Instagram, then you already know what it's about. The one thing that I can say about their clothing is that their quality is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if they find like the best material that they can in the UK and then put it on their models and then ship it to us. But babe, the quality is fantastic. The only thing that I will say about them is that their sizing is a little bit iffy. For the most part, with all my shopping experiences, if I return something because of the sizing, it is because it is too big, not because it's too small. So I've noted to myself to always try and size down whenever I shop with them. Y'all also know that I'm very impatient. I only use express shipping, so I can tell you that they use UPS to ship their items, and most of my items are to me in 3 to 4 days flat. And the one thing to note about their sizing on their website is that it's in numerical value. A lot of times we kind of get used to small, medium, large, but on there it actually goes by 2, 4, 6, 8, etc, etc, etc. I kind of did struggle a bit once I first started shopping with them because I didn't know what my numerical size was, and I don't think a lot of people do unless you're typically older. It's just not what this generation has become accustomed to. So the one tip that I was actually able to discover, if you shop on their mobile website or even a desktop website, it actually shows you on the drop down menu a size 10 would be equivalent to a size large. So come along with me as we try these items featuring Pretty Little Thing and tell me what you guys thought of this video. One of the first items that I tried on, and I was probably the most pressed and excited about, was this pink suit set, okay? When I tried it on and I seen it on the model, I loved exactly how hers looked, so I grabbed the exact same things. She had on this pink satin crop top here, right? The name of this crop top is the Pink Satin Scoop Neck Crop Top. I did get it in a US size 10. It was unfortunately the biggest size that they had. I knew it had no stretch based off the material description, but I did still go ahead and get a size 10. As you can see in the video, it is pretty snug on me, and I do wish that I would have sized up. But again, I was stuck, I was impatient, and I grabbed the 10 and kept it moving. It does have a very much functional zipper on the back. It's a pretty heavy duty zipper, which I'm glad about because the girls probably would not be grilling had it not been heavy duty. Another brief disclaimer that I will give is that the items on their website are not really named, shortened names. So it's not like the Ava dress or the Sophia set. They don't do that. They literally give a descriptive, pretty long, lengthy name. So I will name the set, or I will name each item to the best of my ability if the tag is still attached, and we'll just go from there. But I will make sure that I leave the name to every item down in the description box. I'll also be sure to include the size in the description box that I grabbed. But again, the name of the items are typically pretty long, so I just want to leave them in the description box so you guys can conveniently copy and paste. Along with this top, it is a spaghetti string. It is a spaghetti string. Not really a big fan of spaghetti string because my girls don't naturally sit up pretty high like I would like for them to. But I did still wear it. I don't like how my girls were spilling all over, so this would be something that I would be returning. The thing that I did wear with it was the pink crepe cigarette trouser. I got these pants in a US size 12, which is equivalent to US size large. I really did like these pants. I love the vibrancy. I love how bright and pink it was. It reminded me of like a bubble gum. I do like the fact that it has a elastic waistband and it is also high-waisted. The pants themselves are pretty stretchy. The material quality is absolutely amazing. I don't know if it was done kind of by default or if it was just like manufacturing defect, but I noticed that once I put the pants on, looking at it flat, it doesn't really give me that vibe, but it did definitely ruche a bit on the sides, which I really did like. Kind of was cinched, pulled the pants up a little bit, so I was feeling that. I did repeat this outfit in this look in the color blue, but I did change sizes with my item. So these pants I got in the US size 12, though I really did like the way that they fit. I did not like this runway we got from here to here. It just left me with like a long crouch look, and I don't like that look at all. So once I got it in the blue color, I actually did size down. But overall, nice cigarette pants, nice ankle length, a little bit longer than kind of what I would have wanted, but it was still a really good quality, and I absolutely adored the color. To match it, I did grab the pink fitted button detail crepe blazer. I grabbed this in the US size 10. Now, when I wear my blazers, I like to do the off the shoulder look. So I really like to just drape them over my shoulders just to give me like that. See how my hair is blowing? I kind of want to feel like my blazer is going to blow that same way. So I like to just drape them on my shoulders as opposed to putting my arm through. But I will say a small disclaimer is that these are big arm friendly. Because of this crepe material, I've come to find that the crepe material on their website means it is nice and stretchy. Look at this. So these are definitely big arm friendly, which I'm a fan of. And I also like the neckline that we have here. The one thing that I don't like about this blazer is the button. The button is like a tortoise shell. I just really felt like they could have used like a solid, nice gold button instead. I don't really know what made them pick this tortoise shell, but I feel like it kind of took away from the beauty in the pink. So that was the one thing that I really didn't like about the blazer. But overall, the look together, I'm a fan. Blazer is pretty long in the back. One thing I will applaud Pretty Little Thing on are their suited looks. I think their Pretty Little Thing is more of a chic website. So sometimes it tends to go for a sexy, casual business type wear. And most of the items are very consistent with that. I know whenever it is that I get an outfit from there and it's more of that business style, I know it's still going to give me that nice, sassy, sexy feel that I'm really looking for. So this outfit, I would definitely put in my top 3, even though I did not like how the crop top fit. I feel as though if I had got the crop top in a different type of pink, if maybe I had sized up and if they had it available in a 14, which would be equivalent to an extra large, I think I would have loved it. But overall, I really did like this look. I ended up pairing it with the pink bag that I grabbed from Ego Shoes as well. Just kidding. I think I got it from Fashion Nova. But I know Ego Shoes has a bunch of them because I have plenty of different colors that I grabbed from there. But I think I did grab it from Fashion Nova, but I did pair it with some pink patent sandals that I ended up grabbing from Pretty Little Thing as well. Speaking of Pretty Little Thing, I'm going to just call them PLT for short because it's what I call them in real time. But another small disclaimer that I will say about PLT is the fact that their shoes, I do not like the way that they run. I have seldom found shoes that I absolutely adore from there. They almost always run small. I like to get my heels in a size 11 because I don't like the heel to toe look. I feel like you should have some extra space so it doesn't look like your toes are scrubbing the ground. They don't really go up to a size 11, so they're not able to provide me with that look. So I've never been a fan of their shoes. No hard knock on the website. Absolutely love their clothes. Adore their accessories, especially their bags and their jewelry. But their shoes, next. So the next outfit that I grabbed was completely identical to the pink outfit we just looked at, but it is in different sizing. If you remember, I said I grabbed a size 12 in the pants. I grabbed a 10 in the jacket. This time I ended up grabbing a 10 in the pants for a smaller look, and I grabbed a 12 in the jacket for a bigger look. These are again the blue cigarette crepe trousers. I got them in a US size 12. I loved how bright and vibrant that this color is. It was every type of true blue that I am a fan of. I enjoyed. I loved how bright it looked on the website. I loved how bright it looked once I got it in person, and I was completely ecstatic once I opened the package and seen just how vivid this blue color was. I really did like the size 10 just a little bit better, just because it didn't give me like that long crotch runway that I was talking about with the pink pair, but it was not as stretchy on the hips. So that was the one thing that I didn't really care for, because I felt like it was maybe a bit tight on my bum. So I didn't really feel that. But overall, I really did like the blue color. The one thing that I would say that I was pretty disappointed about when it came to this look was how the green top turned out. Now, when I ordered this green top, it was vibrant online, okay? When I say it was nice, bright green, I mean, I expected it to be this bright green, and it's obviously not. It's very much so washed out. And once I was doing pieces together, obviously this green on the right, the bag, looks better than the pale washed out green. I was so frustrated when I was recording the video. I literally did not have time to even stop and try and even find another top to go with it. So I just kind of went with the flow. Listen to this. The name of this top is the Bright Green Slinky Bandeau Dip Hem Crop Top. I do like the fact that it did dip down in the front. It's a straight bandeau in the back. So because I knew that this was going to be pretty stretchy, I did size down a few sizes, because I felt like the tighter it was, the bit more support that it would give my girls. So I did get this in the US size 8, which would be equivalent to a medium. I'm pretty glad that I grabbed a medium. I just wish that I hadn't gotten this color, because babe, I'm so disappointed. This is not bright green. This is very much wintertime forest green. This isn't bright though. Y'all can see it. It's just not bright. Another thing that I will tell you guys, since I am a pretty frequent flyer with Pretty Little Thing, is when you do see the word Slinky, know that you can always size down on whatever it is you're grabbing. Their Slinky material is pretty thin and pretty stretchy. So I know for the most part, I'm always good to size down, maybe a size, sometimes even 2. They did have this in other colors. I would have loved if it was white. I would absolutely adore it if it was actually bright green, but again, it wasn't. Y'all seen it. I thought once I rewatched the video, I probably could have did just a white bandeau top right out of my closet and created maybe a nice, cleaner, brighter look. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. And as I told you beauties before, I did pair it with a size up in the crepe jacket. The name of it is the blue fitted button detail crepe blazer. I got it in the US size 12. I was glad that I sized up on this size, because it gave me more of that cape vibe, more of that blow in the wind look, which is what I was going for with the pink one. So I am happy that I sized up and grabbed a size 12 in this. Again, the sleeves are definitely going to be big arm friendly. It does have that exact same ugly button that I did not like on the last one. I am telling you guys, pre-LT, if you guys are watching, please substitute this for a gold button. Very similar to the gold button detail earrings you guys have. I know you have buttons that match it, babe. I am telling you that small details will make or break an item, and this honestly could make your sales skyrocket when it comes to this jacket. It's just a nice simple gold button. You guys know I'm a gold gal, so I'm pretty biased with the color, but this tortoiseshell is not doing anything for me. Again, it is definitely big arm friendly, pretty stretchy. Once again, exact same jacket as the last one. Maybe it's a little bit longer, I don't know, we'll see in the video, but I am definitely a fan. I love the blue suit in itself, because I wasn't really that big of a fan of the green crop top and I didn't like how it dulled the outfit down. I'm gonna say that this wasn't one of my favorites, but I am gonna keep the blue suit, and I'm just gonna try again and maybe reapproach with some different colors. Maybe I'll see if I can find like another green top, or maybe even switch it up with some orange. But you have this outfit. Next, another thing with Pretty Little Thing that I absolutely adored, which made me an immediate fan, was they don't just have pictures. At the end of most items, most if not all items, they actually show a video of the model walking in the dress or the item or whatever it is. But they always show a video, and it gives me a chance to see how the material flows, and it helps me decide if it's something that I could see myself in. So Pretty Little Thing had me almost immediately once I seen that little video clip, because again, it could tell me, can I really see myself in that? So the next item that we have is going to be the sage green linen look plunge tiered wide leg jumpsuit. I grabbed this in the US size 12. I was so excited for this jumpsuit. I love me a good wide leg, okay? The one thing that I've come to notice, you guys know that I'm 5'8", pretty tall girl, pretty long legs. So I have come to notice that I typically don't do very well with jumpsuits. I don't know if it's the torso is just being so short, or if it's because I'm so tall that they don't drag on the ground like I like for them to. But this one right here, when I say a drag, baby, a drag. But I'm just not a fan of how small it was. I was pretty disappointed. I absolutely adored this color. To me, this was like the perfect spring color. This is beautiful. The color in itself is beautiful. The material is nice and light. The bottom of this jumpsuit and the pen leg are extremely flowy. It's actually tiered on the bottom. It would kind of give you like that natural sachet type vibe. So I was a huge fan of this. I seen it on the model, and like once I seen this item and I seen how it was flowy on the gal, babe, I was such a fan. When I say such a fan, I was such a fan. It is absolutely long on me, and y'all know I like my stuff to drag. It has this piece that runs across what should be the waist area. Whenever I see this, I think to myself automatically, you want my waist to be snatched. You want to cinch in my waist, and you want to bring attention to that mid area. And I think that this definitely helps accomplish that, because even if you don't naturally have a smaller waist, I think it gives you the illusion as though you do. I did not like how tight it was on my hips. That was a huge and probably the biggest red flag that I had about everything, which is why it's gonna go back. If it had been just a little bit looser on the hips, it would have been something I had kept, but again, it was just way too tight on my hips, so I absolutely hated that fact. I was pretty disappointed because it actually comes in white. You guys know I'm a big fan of white. I feel like white is a universal color. You can get so many multiple wears out of it. It's like all occasion. So I actually did plan on getting the white and even possibly the tan once I had gotten it and tried it on, but again, it's too small on the hips. I cannot comfortably see myself going out of the house in this. So unfortunately, this will be something that has to go back. Next, I will give a small disclaimer. Most, if not all, the items that I grab off Pretty Little Thing that are considered matching sets, you do have to sell separately. I am personally not complaining, because most times than not, I do need a smaller bottom. Just kidding. Most times than not, I need a smaller top than I do a bottom. So I don't mind buying them separately. I feel like it works to my benefit, so I don't mind it at all. So the next items that I grabbed were going to be a part of a matching set. The name of the shorts are the multi-chain print high waist floaty shorts. I grabbed them in a US size 10, which is a large, and I do really wish that I had grabbed them in a size 12. The only reason why I did grab them in a 10 is because I'll show you guys later a video where I did try on a size 12, and I actually had to roll it down because it was so big. So I slightly sized down, and I really should have sized up. But anyways, these shorts are absolutely adorable. It is like this tribal chain print here, kind of give me Aztec vibes. The one thing I do like about these floaty shorts is that it kind of makes me feel as though I have a skirt on, but because it's shorts, it makes me feel pretty secure. I'm not really a fan on how short these ones were. I feel like the other colors that I tried on in the video, they were a lot longer, so they gave me a lot more give. So I was definitely more of a fan of those. But these ones, the print of it is absolutely adorable. These are the back of the shorts. I kind of wish that this print was synonymous to the other side, and maybe it was over here. I think it would have added more flair to the outfit, but I really did like it overall. It comes with a nice elastic band waist. It does not stretch whatsoever, but the reason why I do like these shorts, and I think that they're big butt friendly, is because it starts a little bit smaller up top, and then it flares out to the bottom, and it gets pretty wide. I think it's perfect to kind of give the cheeks a little bit of room to wiggle and jiggle without like letting them hang out. I can't really say that for this pair, because with them being too small, I feel like something probably would hang out, so I wouldn't wear this out in public at all. But I will say for the other colors that I tried on, I definitely had room to wiggle and jiggle without worrying about anything peeping. But these are the shorts. Absolutely adorable. I did have to get the matching top. It is called the multi-chain print oversized long sleeve shirt. I grabbed this in a US size 8. This is not very big arm friendly, not even gonna hold you. It was pretty darn snug. It does not stretch whatsoever. But again, I grabbed this in a smaller size because I grabbed it in a size 8 in another color, and it fit just right to me. It is a full button up. Just kidding. It is a full button up. It has very much functional buttons along the side here. I did try it on, if I'm not mistaken, in the video. I tried it on where I have the shirt tucked in the shorts. And I tried it on again when I had it tied like a crop top. I did not like the crop top look. I felt like the shorts looked too little when I tied them up. And obviously they were too little, but I didn't want it to look like they were too little. So I didn't really like the tied up look. However, I was a fan once I tucked it in. I did pair it with some orange shoes and an orange bag. Again, it's not very big arm friendly. Doesn't have any stretch to it whatsoever. It's 100% polyester. So you guys know how we feel about that. It does have some functional buttons at the bottom. The one thing that I did notice, even once I had sized up before and grabbed the shirt in a solid different color, I have to unbutton the bottom button on the sleeve in order to get my hand through, which I thought was kind of weird. But whatevs. I will say that the one thing that I do like about these oversized shirts are that the qualities of the collars are pretty thick. So I do like the fact that once I put it on, it is on. It's not going to flap around. Once I dry it, it's not going to shrink and shrivel up, or it's not going to lose its texture or its format. So that's one thing I really do like about it. Overall, the outfit is absolutely adorable. I would not be keeping it because it's too little for me, but maybe it'll look bomb on you. So the next item that I tried on is going to be another jumpsuit. To be honest, of all the jumpsuits that I had gotten, because I had grabbed 3 or 4, I would say I was pretty excited for this one, but I was so disappointed once I tried it on. Even more disappointed than I was in the green. The name of this beautiful blue jumpsuit is called the Blue Textured Ruched Detail Puff Sleeve Jumpsuit. I did get this in a size 12, which again is equivalent to US size large. It does have a very much functional zipper on the back. I do feel like though the material essentially doesn't stress, because it is kind of creped here, once you put it on, it does give you a little bit more material. So in my eyes, it is kind of stretchy, or it has a little bit of give. But you can tell obviously once I tried it on, it was not meant to be stretchy whatsoever, and it is too small. The one thing that I absolutely adore with this jumpsuit, and probably why I'm so disappointed, are these sleeves. They give me Janet Jackson vibes. So these sleeves literally set up on my shoulders. It was probably the thing that I am going to be the saddest about letting go. It does have like this hard inner shell lining here, which made it a little bit more stiffer, which did give it that nice broad shoulders. It has the ruched detailing here along the top half of the jumpsuit. I do feel as though the ruched detail kind of came up high, and I felt like it wanted to give you more of a high-waisted jumpsuit type of look. So I really do appreciate that small detailing. There's also ruching along the side of the sleeves, which I absolutely adore. But the jumpsuit was just too small. You guys can see when I turn around, even when I don't turn around, you can see how my hips are literally dented in just because the material is not giving what it's supposed to give. It's too little. I think that this would be great for somebody with nice broad shoulders. I did try this jumpsuit on the shoulders and then off the shoulders. The only reason why I honestly tried it off the shoulders was because it would not stay on top of my shoulders. So I think that maybe this would be more appropriate for somebody with nice broad shoulders. Overall, I really do like the jumpsuit. I think it'll look great on somebody that's just a little bit more slender than I am. Maybe a little bit more of a petite with nice broad shoulders. The legs on this jumpsuit literally did drag on the ground, just like the green one. So I was very, very, very sad to see that go. This jumpsuit, idealistically, I would have loved to get maybe a US size 16. I probably would have had to take in the top of it, and I wouldn't have cared about that just because of the overall look of the jumpsuit was still something that was right up my alley. Only came in this blue crepe color, and it only came in regular sizing. So unfortunately, this is something that I have to send back. So I'm pretty disappointed about it, but it's okay. There were still pretty nice finds in the haul. I know it's not going to sound this way, but red was honestly never just like my color. But the last few videos, I've gotten a red item, and I really like the way that the red looked on me with this blonde hair. So you guys, I think that maybe I might be turning into a red fan. So the name of this bombastic jumpsuit that I got, this is a tongue twister, okay? The name of this jumpsuit is a red mesh wrap necktie detail wide leg jumpsuit. It is a part of their shape collection, and I did get it in the US size 12. I do wish that I would have sized down. So this jumpsuit is everything sexy. The color of the jumpsuit is sexy. The look of the jumpsuit is sexy. It comes with this underwire detailing here. It does come with this material in the front that is meant to be an X. The X material purpose is so that it holds your girls up. You tuck one girl in, you tuck the other girl in, you prop them where it needs to be, you prop that underwire, and you just have it sitting how you need it to be sitting. Let's have a very much functional zipper on the back here. It also comes with these kind of useless ties. I guess the only purpose that the ties really serve was to help me to cinch in my waist a bit. I felt like the waist part was a little bit big on the jumpsuit, which is why I would have sized down. And I would have been comfortable sizing down, getting a size 10, just because the jumpsuit is so stretchy. It is made of this stretchy red mesh material. So I felt like it would kind of give me, it would almost look painted on my thick thighs in any color or any size that I had gotten, to be honest with you. But the red color, it really did do something to me. It is still a wide leg jumpsuit. It still very much so drags on the ground. I did not try on any of these jumpsuits with heels. I tried them on completely barefoot. So what you see is actually what it is. Again, I'm 5'8" for good reference. But this jumpsuit, absolutely adorable. I am one of those people, you guys already know, once I find something that I like, I stick with it and I will get it in every single color. They did have this in white and I was very strong. I held my peace and I did not get it in white, but if they had it in black, I probably could not promise you guys the same thing again, just because I really did like this jumpsuit a lot. The material of it is nice and stretchy. There is a double shell, but again, you guys know how I feel. As long as it's him to him, we're good. And it's him to him, so we're good. But overall, I really did like this jumpsuit. Definitely my second favorite item in the entire haul. Absolutely adored it. So the next items that we're going to talk about will be another short set. I know we already talked about the floaty short set that was in the Printed color, but I did want to show you guys what the other floaty short set looks like that I ended up grabbing. And this is a floaty short set that I ended up having in a size 12 that I felt like was kind of a bit big, and you'll be able to see in the video where I had to fold it down. This is the stone woven floaty shorts. I grabbed this in a US size 12. I absolutely adored these shorts. Again, they're a little bit smaller at the top. They widen out kind of like a circle skirt, but obviously they're short. I absolutely adored these shorts. They are a little bit big. You will see in the video. I actually have them folded down like this in the video just because they're so big, which is the reason why I ended up sizing down to a 10 in the other one, because these are a size 12. So I assumed that maybe the 10s will fit a bit better, but I can't honestly say that there's consistency. But obviously the 10s were too small, so I should have just gone with the 12s like I did with this color. The material, again, does not stretch, but it's okay. We don't need it to stretch. This floaty look is, again, what prevents us from having any cheeks kind of popping out on us. It's long enough in the back that it makes me feel like it's a skirt almost, but it's still a short, which I absolutely adore. I ended up pairing it with a matching shirt. It's a long sleeve oversized shirt, and I did get this in a size US 8, which is equivalent to a size medium. Once I put this shirt on, can't do it now because I do have on a sweatshirt, but it is big arm friendly. I felt like it was a bit snug, but it did have some give in there, so I wasn't tripping. Again, it does have the functional button at the bottom that I did have to unbutton in order to get my hand through the sleeve, which I thought was kind of weird. And it does have these functional buttons here along the side. This shirt is oversized, so obviously it's meant to be a little bit bigger. I cannot say that I would have liked an oversized look with these shorts because the shorts were already too big. The shirt is already oversized, so it is meant to be a little bit of a bigger look, but I cannot honestly say that I would have liked if the shirt had looked oversized because the shorts are already too big. So I felt like if this was a true oversized shirt, then it would have kind of looked sloppy with everything together. So I am glad that I sized down and grabbed a size 8. I did try this on in the video. I know for a fact I tried it on with the shirt tucked in. I'm pretty certain before I even started recording, I tried it on maybe 3 or 4 times, and I did like it better with the shirt tucked in. I feel like it gave me more of a romper look opposed to a set look, so I was definitely a fan of it tucked in. I don't believe that I tried it tied up, but I know I did try on the brown one tied up, and I did not like it tied up. I most definitely do like it better tucked in, at least in this color. I will say for certain, these oversized shirts are something that I would recommend you guys grabbing, not just because I absolutely adore them, but because these are going to be perfection in the winter time. They're already oversized. You can get multi-wears out of them. They have an underlying business cash look to them. It's going to look absolutely amazing once you pair it for a fall look. And when I say fall look, I mean we're going to wear this with some leggings, a graphic shirt that's going to be nice and fitted. We're going to do some slouch socks with some boots with this oversized look and maybe a shoulder bag. But I'm going to eat this fall and winter. Believe me when I tell you that. I just got so excited thinking and talking about it, but I'm going to eat this fall and winter. Trust me when I say that. It was still a really cute look. Gave me a nice romper look. It was very flowy, very fun, very flirty, and I felt like we could wear it to multiple places. So I'm definitely going to give this look a thumbs up. Okay, so the next item is going to be a little bit more brief because it's literally the identical twin to the stone outfit I just tried on. And plus, I can't find the shorts, and I'm not going to waste my time looking for them. It's again the exact same outfit that I just tried on. Only difference is I did get it in this mocha color. So it's going to be the mocha oversized long sleeve shirt. Got it in the US size 10. And I know for sure I got the bottoms in the US size 12. I did have to fold those down again, just like I did for the stone colored ones. The one thing that I did do a bit differently with this one was I did try it tied up. I did not like it tied up. I felt like it was way too oversized because it's so long in length to really even look good tied up. So I wasn't a fan of that at all. I do feel like it looks better once it's just nice and flat and gives you like that long line look. So I will say I do like this back hidden pleat detail. Little subtle things like this are what sells me on an item, okay? I just like the little things because I think that they speak volume. And if you really know fashion, you really do appreciate small subtle things like this. The one thing I would say with the quality of these oversized shirts are the collars are freaking amazing. They're not going to be flapping all over the place. It's a nice thick quality. So once I put this baby on, I put this baby on, okay? I don't really think I like the mocha color that much. I don't know if it's because I really didn't like how I paired it as far as the accessories with the shoe and the bag. I really did just grab that shoe and bag because I couldn't find my other chocolate sandal. I don't know what it was or if I just didn't like how ashy the color of it was. But I just wasn't a fan. I just wasn't a fan. So the mocha color will definitely be one that goes back. I will keep the stone one because I thought it was so cute. Maybe because to me, I feel like it would look good better with silvers than it would golds. So I'm just, meh. I'm not a fan. I know the overall look and review on this item was a little bit short and brief and sweet. And again, I only did this so short and sweet because we literally just talked about this in a completely different color that I absolutely adored. And here it is. You see me trying it on in something that I can't even stand. So I wasn't really a fan. This mocha color will be going back. The next thing that I ended up trying on was something that I really wanted to try on to help grow you guys and hopefully expand your thought process when it comes to buying clothes and putting things together. Now, you guys know that I love me a good shirt dress. It is something that could provide versatility. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. There's so many different ways to wear it. But the one thing about shirt dresses is that they most typically are almost always oversized, which I don't mind at all. This black shirt dress did not let me down. And before you fast forward through this part, make sure you stop and watch this, okay? You're going to be a better shopper just because of this small little segment. I'm telling you, watch. So this shirt, this dress that I ended up getting is called the Black Drop Hem Deep Pocket Mini Shirt Dress. I did get it in the US size 12. This is actually a part of the Pretty Little Thing Plus section. So again, typically their sizing does run a bit big. So you will see once I try this on, it is huge. It's big and it basically looks like nothing. It's very much boxy. It very much does not give any body. It does not give any look. It gives nothing, okay? It's a nice plain black shirt dress, but this was completely intentional. Whenever it is that I buy an item that I see with potential, I simply ask myself, what would I have done differently that would probably make this sell out before I even had a chance to purchase? Those are the things that I think about, and then those are the changes I make whenever it is that I try the item on. The dress is most definitely just as stiff as it looks. I don't know if they starched this material for days before they packaged it, but it is very much stiff and hard, okay? It has these functional pockets up top that I really do like. I know you can hear in the video with me moving around just how stiff and hard this is. I did seem to get the wrinkles out initially, but I did not do any pressing. I'm telling you guys, they had to press this for days before they put it in the package. I literally said to myself, what could I do that would make this dress more appealing? And literally all I did, I said, well, first of all, the sleeves were too big. Once I rolled the sleeves up, I said, well, the waist is too big. So I just went ahead and I grabbed the first belt that I seen, which actually happens to be a belt that's supposed to go on jeans. I grabbed this belt, I tied it around my waist. I added me some accessories, especially some arm pieces such as that watch and that bracelet, just to add a little bit of razzle dazzle, and then a look happened. Once I added my accessories, I loved this look. You would have never thought that we would go from this to this. It was a drastic turnaround. And the reason why I did this was, like I said, I want you guys to learn how to shop for yourselves and to also see the potential in items. I most likely will wash it before I wear it, just so it can have a little bit of time to relax, because it's still pretty stiff. But overall, I really did like it once I put the accessories together, especially with the belt. I probably would have intentionally used a waist belt instead of an actual jean belt. I think that it probably would have had a little bit more of a dramatic flair and probably had more gold pieces that probably would have added a little bit more razzle dazzle to the overall look. But again, I absolutely adored it. So before you guys keep swiping or scrolling and you see something with some potential, make sure you ask yourself, what can I do differently? Or what can I add that makes this something that I love? Once you think of what that is, and hopefully it's something you already have in your closet, hopefully you're able to just toss that with it and you create a look, okay? Take that potential you see in that item and grow it into a look. So the next item that we're going to talk about is actually going to take the third spot in my top 3 favorite items. It is another red item. Again, you guys, I'm telling you, very unintentionally, I think that red is just becoming my color, okay? This dress was so bomb. This dress was so bomb on. The one thing that I will say, you can kind of hear in the video, I'm pretty sure, is that this is a lot of material and it's like heavy. I told y'all before, I mentioned earlier before, that I feel like Pretty Little Thing does take the absolute best quality material, and that's what they put in their clothing. This dress does not disappoint in that statement at all. I honestly did not expect to be able to fit this dress. I'm just jumping the gun. I'm all over the place. Girl, what's the name of the dress so we can buy it? This dress is a red bar-dot frill sleeve draped midi dress. I got this in a US size 12, and to be honest with you, I was a bit surprised that I could fit it. I thought it was going to be something that was completely too small because I seen that it was 100% polyester, but I rolled the dice with it. This is going to be a completely off the shoulder look dress. It is going to be halter top in the middle, and it will have these small attached pieces here, and these pieces are what's giving me life, okay? These little sleeve pieces, the bar-dot frill pieces, is basically these tiered ruffle pieces, and when I say they give me Mamacita vibes, they give me Mamacita vibes. I love everything about it. Okay, I love the color, I love the quality, I love the feel, I love the texture. I just love everything about this dress. Even though you guys probably know by now, I'm not a fan of this cutout here underneath the boob. The one thing that I kind of shy away from are to buy items with this cutout, because most times than not, my boobs are always bigger than the item, so I feel like it ends up looking kind of goofy. But I really don't think it looked bad this time. It does have these 2 ruchings down the side here. The one thing that really made this dress sexy and pop is the fact that this is a side cinch ruched detail dress. So this means your left leg is meant to give left leg, okay? When you walk, that left leg is definitely meant to be seen. So it is something that I really do adore in the dress. You guys already know how I feel about off the shoulders. It's just something about those shoulders being out that I really do like. But I feel like having that left leg out. Where are my roses? Where are my roses and where are my Louboutins? It does have very much functional zipper here on the back. It does have a little bit of ruching down the midline here, and we know that ruching down the midline naturally does what again? Makes your butt look a little bit bigger. Now, it's not form-fitting. It's obviously not going to be butt look bigger, like, hey, everybody look here. That's not the vibe. That's not the intention of the dress. It'll make your butt look a little bit bigger by having that midline cinched down the middle, by just adding a little bit of natural curve, which you guys know I love. But yeah, overall, this dress was a look, okay? When I say a look, I mean a look. I would not wear with those red heel sandals that I have. I have some red heel tie-up square toe sandals that I got from Shein that I cannot find. When I do wear this, I will most definitely choose those sandals to wear it with. I'm pretty certain that they have this in more colors. I'm going to stay disciplined and not get this in multiple colors. But if I come back in a few videos and I have this dress again in other colors, just know that I tried, okay? And so this next little set that I ended up getting, I do not have in my hands. I don't have in my hands because I hated it so much. I put it right back in the box after I tried it on. I didn't really expect this to look like a red bandana once I had gotten it, and I really did not like that. I thought it was going to be more like of a red floral look, to be honest. So I literally don't have it to put in my hands because it's literally already packed away at the front door waiting to be shipped back because I just did not like it at all. I also did not like the length of the pants. I know for sure that I did get those pants in a US size 14, and I did get the top in a US size 12. That set there is actually part of the Pretty Little Thing Plus collection, and I was pretty surprised and also disappointed that the pants ran so short. I was expecting them to be a little bit more wide leg and a lot more flowy, kind of like those jumpsuits were. So I was very disappointed and very surprised to see that it did not have that same vibe. That's another partial reason why I wasn't hesitant to go ahead and pack it away to send back, because I knew that with the way that the pants fit, it was definitely not for me. Because just because it may not be for me does not mean that it may not be for you. So I'll still include in the description box. I will also include in the description box a white jumpsuit that I tried on. It was very long length. I did not record a video of me trying it on because it was completely transparent. I will include a picture here. And it's definitely long in length, but again, it was just completely transparent, and that side boob was a no for me. But I'll still include a picture of it just in case you guys are interested to see what all I did end up getting in this haul. Their website to me definitely says that this is a flirty 30. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below in the comment box, and I will do my very best to answer them in a timely fashion. And as always, make sure you make really good decisions, you treat people how you want to be treated, and have an awesome day. Thanks for watching.